Hello, people of YouTube. It's Deepak here, and welcome to the DCS news for the 7th of June, 2025. I hope you all enjoyed that, my most recent video in a new series all about the A10C tank killer, or Warthog, as probably most of us actually refer to it as. Yeah, that's the very first episode demonstrating how to do a startup. I hope you all enjoyed that. I'm going to be moving on to more exciting stuff like the navigational system and kind of takeoff, landing, all that sort of stuff before we look at the systems and the weapons, of which there are very, very many that the Warthog can carry. So yeah, this should be quite a lengthy series. I will be revisiting the Apache from time to time because, of course, the series is not complete because the module itself is not complete as yet. I'm sure we'll have various addendums and bits and bobs as well. Welcome, Tea Kettle Barbecue, Tog, Colin Kelly, Pink Floyd, Whoopaz, Deepak and only Deepak. John Bloor got busy making things go brute. No, actually, today is John Bloor's birthday. So I hope you will all join me in wishing him a very, very happy birthday to the young man. He's only had a few of them, you know, he's not that old, so it's a big thing for him. So that's why he's not here today. He's celebrating his birthday. I'm sure normal service will be restored next week, pending any terrible events. I hope he doesn't drink too much. Frederick, welcome to the stream. This is actually not we don't have a very big stream this week because for one thing it's just me, and for another thing we don't really have any news this week. We just have the newsletter itself, and it only has a couple of items in it. So a little bit of a slow news week, but if chat have anything that they want to raise, then if you think I've missed anything, then pop it in the chat just now. I am, of course, monitoring. And if you want to ask me anything, anything that you think I might know the answer to, please feel free to do so. Again, I am monitoring chat, so very, very happy to respond to any queries that chat might have. As always, please remember to subscribe, like, and comment. It's a really, really big help to me and the channel. It actually helps a lot more than you might expect. And so many people who watch my videos are not subscribed. I know every YouTuber says this, and you're probably sick of hearing it. But it is true. It is true. And it would help the algorithm, and it would help me. So please, please. That's a free thing that you can do. Something that's not free, however, but if you would want to support the channel further, you have the option of joining Deepak's ground crew. You can do that by clicking the join button below this video for a small monthly fee, about the cost of a cup of coffee per month. And I'd really appreciate it if you would consider, and if you're able, to support me in that way. Felipe, hello, welcome to the stream. Happy birthday, John. Yes, everyone's wishing you a happy birthday. Stuart McLean, welcome to the stream. Pink Floyd, happy birthday. JB. So, is there anything else channel-wise that I want to mention? I guess, yeah, the big news is that it's the A10, and this is a girthy boy. There is quite a lot to go over when it comes to the A10, so this might take a while. I'm really, really looking forward to it. I did hold off on doing the A10 for actually years because it was just a little bit daunting. There is so much to cover, but now I feel like the module has even more stuff because we've got the version 2 with the Jigmus and the new radio and the new weapons. So yeah, it's going to be fun. It's going to be quite a bit to get our teeth into. Pink Floyd, what kind of scotch was in the white container on the shelf? Oh, okay. I can tell without even looking over my shoulder. I can tell you that's a Lafroig, and it's a PX cask version of Lafroig. It's a special edition. Yes. Tech Gaming 45 on mute while in a video call. Oh, well, hopefully the subtitles are working. Mangash, hi, and happy birthday, John Bloor. Yeah, Tog, it's been nearly a full decade deep. You might be a bit late. It's been more than a decade. When did the A10 come out originally? It must be like 2009 or 2010. So yeah, it's been like 15 years. Although the new version is quite recent. Sean, I'm 81. I'm looking forward to the A10 and learning it all again. Yes. Me too. So, in any case, let's jump straight into the newsletter that we have this week. Just a couple of items, but worth talking about in any case. This week's patch went out on Tuesday, the 3rd of June, and brought a campaign-focused refresh that trims load times, polishes radio work, and injects new AI behavior across some of our community's favourite storylines. From Combat King's completely resculpted A10C2 Operation Agile Spear to Reflected's jester-enhanced Phantom Sorties, this update is all about sharper immersion and smoother play. Please update and download the 2.9.16.10973.1 build. So, yeah, that's well worth a go. And we have a general update on the DCS campaigns here as well. Osprey, evening all, happy birthday, JB. Tog, the first module, wasn't it? Well, depends how you count. Because I guess technically it was the very first module integrated into DCS World. Because when Black Shark came out, it was just called Black Shark. Like it was a standalone simulation. They then made DCS World, and I think the A10 was the first in DCS World, and then they quickly ported Black Shark into DCS World. So I think in effect, Black Shark predates DCS World, but I'm sure smarter people than me out there will correct me if I'm wrong. Doc Vibe check. I wonder whether there will be a pre-order period for the Corsair, or if it will just release straight up. I feel pre-orders is a more ED thing. Yeah, they're tending to do pre-orders, so I would suspect you're going to see a pre-order first. Of course, the current pre-order that we have live right now is the MiG-29 Fulcrum, which is damned exciting, if you ask me. I have, in fact, put my money down already. And I know the classic wisdom is that if you pre-order, you're a fool. But, I'm a fool. Anyway, DCS Campaigns. We've got some development progress. The A10C2 Operation Agile Spear receives a full campaign diet, compressed voiceovers, lighter briefing art, and wholesale replacement of legacy AI flights. Cut mission load times dramatically. 3 sorties, 03, 05, 08 are brand new builds with revised strike packages, smarter enemies, and reworked scoring, while every mission gains fresh chatter and cleaner radio logic. Watch out for the surprise on Mission 15's short final. UH-1H Peacekeeper Lebanon fixes its opening ferry flight by restoring the correct Almirante Lynch NDB, ensuring a smooth coastal hop. FA-18C Inherent Resolve patches Mission 1's stock debrief, adds a TGP and extra ordnance, and fine-tunes Delta Flight's rejoins. Mission 3 is now a hot start, armed recce, with optional hard/immortal modes, refreshed target sets, and working audio cues. Pink Floyd, where's my C-130? Oof, same. I'm going to be very happy about that when that comes out. I've actually, there was a C-130 released in an early access state not long ago for Microsoft Flight Simulator 2024, and I was kind of tempted to get it. But it's just not the same, because of course in Microsoft Flight Simulator you're just flying, whereas of course in DCS you're fighting, which is kind of fun. Golden GNU, nothing wrong with being a happy fool. That is possibly one of the best descriptions of me that there is, so I'll take that. Oh dear. Anyway, in the most recent update, you can also find that Reflected Simulations Tomcat and Phantom Sagas have received quality of life passes. Fear the Bones and Speed and Angels now compute carrier wind over deck precisely. Adopt Tomcatter 87's new S3 skins and boost radio signal strength. Both MiG Killers and Red Flag 81-2 integrate the latest Jester logic for snappier calls and smarter bars. So, there you go. All kinds of exciting stuff happening with campaigns. Pink Floyd, use your soft voice. Yes. And then we have the Marianas World War II development progress. This one's sounding like it's progressing very, very nicely. Over the past quarter, we finalized the core terrain mesh, completed 11 wartime airfields. Sorry, one more. Sorry about that. completed 11 wartime airfields based on survey data, and replaced modern infrastructure with heritage structures, including barracks, cane presses, and Shinto shrines. Vegetation density was recalibrated to 1940s agricultural patterns, and new shader compiling has shaved nearly 20% off GPU load in over-island dogfights. The free Marianas 1944 map is now feature complete, and internal testing is nearing completion. Currently, our artists are fine-tuning areas such as the Ushi Point on Tinian and the Orote Peninsula based on 1944 field recordings, images, and footage. We're also working on mission content. Looking ahead, our next milestone is to lock the build and provide a release candidate to our internal and closed beta testers. We will then conduct large-scale multiplayer stress tests and deliver the map into early access. Stay tuned. This is an exciting one. I am actually rather looking forward to mucking around in the World War II version of the Marianas map, or the Marinara map, as I like to call it. Tog, never mind. It was just my nephew. Oh, right. Oh, okay. I see. So yeah, chat, like I said, there isn't really very much news this week, so please feel free to interject, ask any questions you might have, tell us what you're excited for. It'll make the stream more interesting. Actually, to be honest, the interaction between kind of chat and usually myself and John, but in this case just me, is what makes the stream interesting, I think. So in any case, jumping back in, we have DCS Dogfighters. This actually, I believe, was already in last week's newsletter, so this is kind of them mentioning it again. But anyway, DCS Dogfighters community Shoutout. Founded by competitive pilots who wanted a friendly place to sharpen their skills, the server now hosts 1v1 and 2v2 BFM meetups, rotating brackets, coaching clinics, and real-time tactics chalk talks led by former military aviators and top-ranked PvP aces. Dedicated training servers run 24/7 on Caucasus, Sinai, and Cold War Germany, with quick rearm scripts and automatic scoring, so you can dive straight back into the fight. Drop by for your first-rate fight in an FA-18C or perfecting high yo-yo timing in the F4E. You'll find mentors, rivals, and wingmen eager to help you push your envelope. There's even a monthly Ace of Aces ladder where bragging rights and occasional module giveaways are on the line. Join the DCS Dogfighter Discord Furball. Yes, if you think you deserve to be on the Sierra Hotel board, this sounds like just the kind of place for you. But yeah, that is indeed everything we have in the newsletter this week. Mr. Yeti, wonder if Marianas World War II will come with the World War II assets. Also, what happens to World War II North Australia? Well, the North Australia map is not coming at all. So, yeah. That's the developer. Actually, we covered it in the stream. Must have been a good couple of months ago now, I think. But the developer officially announced that they were basically disbanding, I think. I'm not so bothered, as I said at the time, I'm not so bothered about the map, but they were going to be releasing, they had a trainer aircraft they were going to be releasing as well. What was that now? DCS North Australia map. There was going to be top-end Australia, in fact. There was going to be a jet that they were going to release as well. And that was the one that I was most... Check 6 simulations, yeah. That was the one I was most interested in. And I don't remember what jet it was. Oh, well. Pink Floyd, need a B-29 asset with the new Marianas map? Yes, indeed. Tog is in the middle of moving. Pink Floyd, not sure we'll permit that. Colin Kelly, anyone using haptic feedback? Thinking of getting the HF8. The HF8. I have never heard of that. Well, I know what haptic feedback... Okay, so it's like a rumbly pad to put on your chair. I've never used one of those. I know of people who have. So it's, yeah. It's... I've heard people report that it is pretty good, but it's not something I've got any personal experience with. So, could not say, unfortunately. And CT, looking forward to the A7 II Corsair. Yes, indeed. Yeah, the more aircraft, the better, as far as I'm concerned. I know that some people have been making the argument that it dilutes the community. It means that it's harder to find people to fly with and so on. But I don't know. Does it really matter if we're all flying different aircraft? As long as we fly together. That's the thing that matters. Pink Floyd, have you tried voice attack yet? I never fly without it. No. Like, probably should. I probably should. But what I like is that I fly in VR generally when I'm flying on my own, and I have a trackball strapped to my leg, which may or may not be the most efficient way of doing things. So I just look around in the cockpit, like move my cursor just a little bit with the trackball with the tips of my fingers, and then click with my thumb. And I find that actually a pretty good way to interact with the cockpit. It feels quite realistic. I know you can do like hand tracking, and I know you can use the VR controllers, but I never found that very convincing. And the problem is, of course, is well, hand tracking is fine, but if you have the VR controllers, which is what I'm working with, they're in your hand rather than the HOTAS, so it's a bit of a problem. Colin Kelly, yes, I've used VA, very immersive. Yes. So anyway, as I said, that's all the news we have for this week. I'm now going to, as I often do, pimp the VAF, and then I'll have a quick channel update after, and I'll give a big shout out to Deepak's ground crew. So yeah, please stay tuned while I do that. So, the VAF, or the Virtual Air Force, is a virtual online squadron originally started by myself and Dot Chuckles a good few years back now. We're generally flying on Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Sundays at around about 8 p.m. UK time. We're an EU-based squadron, so it's all EU time zones, and we're currently operating squadrons for the Harrier, the F-18, and the F-16. We're always looking for more pilots, and also, mission makers, ATC, livery makers, scripters, all kinds of people. We're always looking for more people. Check the Discord link in the show notes below. Come join us. Everybody is welcome, whether you fly with us or not. It's a great group to hang out with, and there's a lot of interesting stuff going on. So yeah, the VAF, the Virtual Air Force. CT, willing to bet lunch the new heli ED is developing will be the Super Cobra. I've heard a few people say this, and I honestly hope that you're right, because that would be epic. The more modern, the better, but who knows? Pink Floyd saying an MI-26. I don't know. Given the way things are in Russia these days, that seems fairly unlikely. But hey, who knows? Who knows? So, yes, CT was thinking the same. MI2 would be interesting, says Tog. Actually, again, yes, I agree. That would be rather cool. Cool. So anyway, yeah, again, quick reminder to subscribe, like, and comment. It's a really big help to me and to the channel. If you want to further support the channel and help me in creating this content, you can join Deepak's ground crew by clicking the join button below for a small monthly fee. There's a variety of benefits, including a private Discord server where we all hang out. I'm looking to get doing the flights again, so I apologize for that, but we used to do flights together with Deepak's ground crew. I'll organize one. Actually, I will put a date in straight after this video, so jump into the Discord if you're a member of Deepak's ground crew. And I'm also looking at providing versions of my videos on another platform without advertising. The Discord also has downloads for my missions and playlists and other bits and bobs. So thank you very much, those of you who have already supported me and joined Deepak's ground crew. Thank you, Channel Right, JR Walker, Mr. Yeti, Sean IM81, John Bluer, happy birthday, Tea Kettle Barbecue, Whiskey Dale, I've lost my place now, Stuart McLean, Mangash, Willow Wilson, Byron Farrow, Osprey, Snooblaran, Laskin75, Interesting Story, Whoopaz, Frantic, Pink Floyd, Samantha, and Alice. Thank you all very, very much for your support. So, what's everybody saying here? Plenty of data on the MI-26 because they've been shot down. Yeah, indeed. Yeah, be nice to my helicopter. Tog, shame we'll never see an MI-28. Indeed. So yeah, like I said, a fairly slow news week. Hopefully we've got more stuff to talk about next week. Also, hopefully we have John Bloor back next week as well. We'll see. We'll see how he fares now that he's just a little bit older. So yeah, I've been Deepak. Every Saturday at about 6:30 p.m. UK time, I post a new tutorial. Currently, it's a series on the A10C2 tank killer. Stay tuned for that. And that's always followed by the DCS news, which just happens to be this thing, what you're watching right now. Thank you all very, very much for watching. Fly safe, and I'll see you next time. Ta-ta.